What's up, guys? If you're looking to grow your lawn care business in this year, spring 2020, the name of the game is speed, guys. It truly is. Whether it's answering the phone, returning people's phone calls, giving them an estimate as quick as possible, and then closing the deal, getting a card on file or getting a contract signed. I'm reminded yet again this year how important it is to operate with speed. Okay, take advantage of technology. Whenever I tried to break into my market, the one advantage that I had was that I was willing to take advantage of technology that allowed us to operate with speed and close deals very, very quickly. And a lot of the big established companies that have been around for a long time, they kind of operated with a lot slower pace, going out, getting contracts signed, and that type of thing. And that really left a huge opportunity open for me. Okay, and that has been a massive key to our success here in breaking into our market. So again, what clients want to do is they want to pick up the phone and check this item off their list. Okay, most people, believe it or not, they are not price shoppers. Okay, they are not going to be like, all right, well, I'm going to call 5 different lawn care services, and the one that's $2 cheaper, that's the one I'm going with. No, man, I have found that people want to pick up the phone, they want a solid, fair price, and they want to get that item checked off of their to-do list. And if you are that guy, if you are the person that answers the phone, that gives them a solid, fair estimate, the fastest, you are going to win that business nearly every single time. Okay, I literally just got off the phone with yet another client who has called 2 different lawn care providers in our area based off friend recommendations, and they couldn't get their phone call returned, or one of them said that they would be out to provide them an estimate in a day, and they haven't got out there in a day. And maybe to you, a day is not a long time to get out there and do an estimate. But the point is that if your clients are willing to pick up the phone and then try the next lawn care service because they don't want to wait a day, why would you not make it a priority to operate with speed in your business? Okay, guys, that is enough for me to say, okay, if I'm looking to grow, I realize that, look, a client's not going to wait a day. They're not going to wait 8 hours. They literally want to pick up the phone and get this item done, okay? It's so important. It's so important in the beginning. I've had some friends start lawn care businesses and, complain about not being able to get work and whatever. And I got to tell you, man, I'm just going to shoot from the hip on this one. I've called, multiple times their phone. It might be from my business line, my personal line, or I've had friends that I referred them and will call them for service, and they won't answer their phone. That's crazy to me. If you are looking to take on work in the spring season, if you're not, so what? I guess it doesn't matter. But if you're starting out, the biggest recommendation that I can give you, people talk about letting your trucks and everything. No, answer your phone, man. Keep your phone on you all the time during the spring rush and answer every single phone call. Let me tell you a quick story. Last year, I had a heck of a day on a Monday. I was just so over it. I was so tired. And it was just one of those days that I beat you into the ground, man. And you know what days I'm talking about. It was that day. I was so tired, and I looked down, and I had 12 missed phone calls because I'd been out working in the field. I didn't have anybody to help me out at that particular time, and I had 12 missed phone calls, but I'd made it a point always to call people back. But this day, dude, I was like, I don't want to call anybody back. I don't care. I don't even want any more work right now. I was just kind of in that, I was just like somebody pissed in my Cheerios type day. I just didn't want to deal with it. But I got home, got a shower, and I started going through those phone calls. Let me tell you what, one of the people that had called that day was a big company that what they do is they come into an area and they will do a big, massive construction project for several years. Well, they buy multiple houses, 9 or 10, 12 houses in our area, and they will put their workers up in these houses, okay? And they provide that for them free of charge. Well, they also provide lawn service for them. They provide cleaning service for them. Pest control, literally everything. There's 10 or 12 houses, right? Well, one of the people that called me was this particular company, and I chatted with the lady, and we hit it off on the phone. And to make a long story short, guys, that company would have 12 of their properties. That company basically gives you a blank check to take care of the lawn. If hedges need to be trimmed, do the hedges. Take care of the flower beds, spray them, weed eat the flower, whatever it is that needs to be done. They basically, and then whenever they move out, every single one of those properties have to have an annual cleanup, upon move out date. It is a massive help, and they want service year round. Okay, they don't want to have to be worried with any property management companies. They literally want to call a business and have somebody handle everything for them and not be bothered with it. Put a card on file, charge it. We don't care. Like the guy goes, guys, those are the types of clients that I want. Like, I want more of those, right? And had I not picked up my phone and returned phone calls that day that I didn't want to, I would have never had that company as a client. But man, I got to tell you, I am so thankful that I did. It's just a reminder, man. Like, you don't know what's on the other end of that line. I think sometimes we can hear it in people's voices. We're like, "Ooh, I don't want to return that phone call," and I get that, man. But more often than not, man, the professional thing to do is, if you can't answer the phone, like, set a time, return somebody's phone call, man. But if you are looking to grow, you have got to answer your phone as soon as somebody calls, okay? It's really as simple as that, guys. I'm calling too many friends, too many businesses. I'm referring too much work out right now, and people just are not answering their phones, and it's absolutely crazy to me that you would be in business and cannot return somebody's phone call.